much. All right, good. What was that? All right, so what we're going to do is actually bring all players up from either team on the playing field. And for this 10-point last game, what we're going to play is a game of 185. 185 is an old pun-style joke that goes 185 blanks walk into a bar. The bartender goes, "I'm sorry, I can't serve blanks here." And the blanks respond with a punchline. Now, you guys are actually, with your suggestions, going to be providing the blanks. The players on stage will be providing the punchlines. To give you an example of what this sounds like, let's say if, I don't know, it was bananas, right? So 185 bananas going to a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we can't serve bananas here." And the banana said, "That's fine. This place doesn't have an appeal anyway." All right, good. So most of you groaned at that. Some of them laughed, which is weird because they've heard it before. All right, so if you make an orifice from a sound, sorry, you make a
The bag's over there.
Excuse you did not let me finish. If you make an orifice, shame on you. If you make it twice, shame on me. No, if you make a sound from an orifice above, I can't believe I did it. If you make a sound from an orifice above your neck, that will win 1 big point for that team's team. If you make an orifice, or if they make a dud joke, that will deduct 1 point for that team's entire score. I'm gonna get out of here before I get in trouble. But we do need a suggestion. So from anywhere in the room, let me have, let's do this. Something that costs less than $10.
A matchbox.
What was that?
A matchbox.
Good, thank you. A Matchbox car. So a toy car will be your suggestion. And red and blue teams, please take it away.
185 toy cars roll into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve toy cars here." The toy cars kind of sit there because they can't move by themselves.
185 matchboxes walk into the bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we can't serve matchboxes here." Matchbox says, "I'm inflamed."
Oh!
185 toy cars walk into a bar. Bartender says, "All right, man, you're going. I'm going to set you up." 2 hours later, the cars are wasted. They're drunk. They're completely blasted. And the bartender says, "We're going to have to wheel you out of here."
Barely heard it.
185 matchboxes walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hot Wheels only."
Very good. Last award out there from this side of the room over here. Let me have, let's do this. A department in a department store. Hardware. Women's clothes. Hardware. What's a department store? All right, very good. Hardware will be your suggestion. Hardware. Take it away.
185 hardwares walk into a bar. Bartender says, "No, we can't serve you." And they say, "Why?" And say, "Because we can't risk you getting hammered."
185 hardwares walking into a bar. The bartender says, "No, I'm sorry, we cannot serve hardwares here." And the hardware's like, "Oh, come on, we just went over a screwdriver."
185 Home Depot employees walk into the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve Home Depot employees in here. Home Depot's just show them their butt crack. I don't know,
Sorry, I wanted to deduct points, but they laughed. Continue.
185 hardwares walk into a bar. Bartender says, "No, we can't serve you." And they say, "But we have nowhere else to go." And he says, "Well, I guess you're kind of screwed."
185 hardwares walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve hardwares here." He said, "Are you tooling me?"
185 hardwares walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve hardwares here." The hardware say, "Hards where?"
Oh, Sue is actually trapped right up front here. So we stopped the game while Sue was walking forward, so now she is stuck up front in front of you guys, and we're going to get a suggestion. She has to come up with one off the top of her head. So from this side of the room, let me have something that is hot to the touch.
The stove.
The stove. The stove will be your suggestion. The stove.
185 stoves walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "Hold it. We don't serve stoves in this bar." And the stoves look over and they go, "Fine, we're just gonna melt on out of here."
Woo! 185 stoves
walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve stoves here. They're like, you're probably right. I have a bun in the oven.
Oh, yeah.
185 stoves walk into the bar, and the bartender says, nope, you're not allowed in here. And the stove says, we're going to keep our eyes on you because they're on top.
185 stoves walk into a bar. The bartender says, hey, we can't serve you in here. The stove says, hey, why not, man? He said, you take too long to preheat.
185 stoves walk into a bar. Bartender says, no, we're not serving you. And they say, why? Can't take the heat?
Oh.
185 stoves walk into a bar, and they all look like apes. And I know it's weird, right? So the bartender says, I'm sorry, we can't serve you. We don't serve gorillas.
Give it up for all the players. We had to end on gorillas because they didn't want to laugh, but they did. You know you do. So before we announce the final score of tonight's match, there's a couple people we need to thank. Give it up for Chris, Andrew, Liz,